The crumbling Blackwood Manor stood atop a hill, its once grand facade now shrouded in a perpetual gloom. Trees twisted around its stone walls like skeletal fingers, their branches creaking in the wind like a chorus of restless spirits. A chill ran down the spines of those who dared approach the entrance, as if the very air around the manor was alive and watching. The first rays of dawn cast long shadows across the overgrown garden, where weeds had reclaimed the once manicured paths. A rusty gate creaked in the breeze, the sound echoing through the stillness like a warning. No birds sang their morning songs within the manor's grounds, an unsettling silence reigned, as if the very presence of life was forbidden. Night began to fall, casting a dark veil over Blackwood Manor. The windows, once bright with warm candlelight, now stared like empty eyes, their panes reflecting the moon's pale glow. Shadows danced across the walls, coalescing into dark silhouettes that seemed to move of their own accord. Rumors swirled among the townspeople about the mysterious door, hidden deep within the manor's labyrinthine corridors. No one dared to open it, fearful of what horrors lay beyond. Those who claimed to have seen the door said it seemed to pulsate with a malevolent energy, as if it was alive and waiting. Local legends spoke of a family tragedy, a massacre that had taken place within the very walls of Blackwood Manor. The survivors, driven mad by the atrocities, had sealed the door, trapping the evil within. Some said that on certain nights, when the moon was full and the wind was just right, the door would creak open by itself, releasing a faint whisper, "Get out while you still can." The wind howled through the manor's halls like a chorus of restless spirits, causing the doors to creak and groan. Shadows twisted and writhed on the walls, like living darkness. Those who dared to approach the door felt an icy breeze caress their skin, as if the very presence of the door was a harbinger of doom. As the night wore on, the creaking and groaning grew louder, until it seemed the very foundations of the manor were shuddering. The air was heavy with anticipation, as if the door was about to open, revealing the horrors that lay beyond. One brave soul, a young journalist named Emily, decided to investigate the rumors. She pushed open the creaking front door and stepped inside, her heart pounding in her chest. The air within was thick with the scent of decay and rot. As she made her way deeper into the manor, the creaking and groaning grew louder, until it seemed the very walls were shifting and twisting. Emily's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Suddenly, she stumbled upon the door, its surface etched with ancient symbols that seemed to pulse with a dark energy. With a deep breath, Emily reached out and grasped the rusty doorknob. It turned, the sound echoing through the hall like a death knell. The door creaked open, revealing a narrow corridor beyond. A faint whisper seemed to caress her ear, "Welcome home, Emily." But as she stepped forward, the whisper grew louder, and Emily realized it was not a voice at all, but her own name, spoken in a voice that was not her own. She turned to flee, but the door slammed shut behind her, trapping her within the manor's labyrinthine corridors. And as the darkness closed in around her, Emily discovered that she was not the first to uncover the secrets of Blackwood Manor, she was the last. The door had been waiting for her all along, and now she would never leave. The whispers, the creaking, the groaning, they were all her, trapped within the very walls she had sought to uncover.